Xbox Series X or S is set to receive a lineup of major titles built around modern hardware and larger, more detailed worlds. These upcoming games focus on scale, performance, and deeper gameplay systems. Across different genres, they represent some of the biggest reveals planned for the years ahead. Let's get into it.
はるか昔、この国に輪廻の獣
Beast of Reincarnation is a post-apocalyptic action RPG set in a ruined version of Japan where Emma, a cursed outcast, travels with her canine companion Ku through corrupted lands filled with hostile creatures. The game centers on demanding, technical combat that requires careful timing, positioning, and mastery of abilities while facing powerful enemies. As the pair move across dangerous, ever-changing areas, their bond grows and unlocks strange powers that shape how fights and survival play out across the journey.
西暦4026年、人類は滅亡を待つのみ。封じ子エマ、お前こそが輪廻の獣を滅ぼす刃となる。
Forza Horizon 6 takes drivers across Japan in a large open map that mixes dense cities, suburbs, mountain roads, and industrial districts, while offering more than 550 real-world cars to collect and drive. The game revolves around festival events, races, time attacks, and car meets, with both solo and co-op activities that build progress through ranks and unlock faster vehicles. Players can buy homes with customizable garages, upgrade cars with body kits and aero parts, create events with the expanded Event Lab tools, and take part in multiplayer championships, drag meets, and community challenges. Fable is an open-world action RPG set in the land of Albion, where the player builds a hero and shapes their reputation through decisions and actions. Combat combines melee weapons, ranged attacks, and magic while facing bandits, beasts, and classic creatures like hobs, bolverines, and trolls. Outside of combat, players can earn money through jobs, buy property, form relationships, raise a family, and influence how townsfolk react, with choices affecting both reputation and parts of the world.
Who were you before? Who did you love?
State of Decay 3 is an open-world survival game set years after a zombie outbreak where players manage a community of survivors and fight back against the Blood Plague. The core gameplay revolves around gathering resources, building and expanding a base, and keeping each member of the group alive, as any loss is permanent. Choices affect events and storylines, and online co-op allows up to 4 players to build and maintain a shared settlement together.
But you helped us make something greater than the fear and death that surrounded us. We found hope in each other.
Help! I'm surrounded. They're everywhere. There's way more than I was expecting.
And even if we bought the other survivors just one more day, the sacrifice would be worth it. It would always be worth it. And that helped us find the courage to keep going, to fight on. didn't know you well. But we'll keep your memory alive. Every sacrifice we make matters and will never be forgotten. No one is forgotten. We live on.
Halo Campaign Evolved is a rebuilt version of the original campaign, featuring updated visuals, refined controls, and expanded combat systems. Players fight through the story as the Master Chief, using a wider selection of weapons and vehicles while facing familiar and new enemies. The game adds 3 extra missions set before the main events and includes gameplay modifiers that change combat rules. The full campaign supports solo play or up to 4 players in online co-op.
Chief, you gotta find the cartographer. We'll keep him busy as long as we can.
Fire Team Charlie, we're on our way.
Touchdown! Hit it, Marines! Somebody go to a warthog!
The Covenant are putting up a real fight. The cartographer must be here.
Lock and roll! Rock and roll!
Give them hell, Chief.
Replaced is a 2.5D action platformer set in an alternate 1980s America, where an AI known as Reach is trapped inside a human body and forced to uncover the secrets of Phoenix Corporation. The game combines cinematic side-scrolling movement with fluid combat that links melee strikes and ranged attacks during fast encounters. Players run, climb, and fight through neon streets, industrial zones, and ruined districts while uncovering story events tied to identity, control, and the city's power structures. Gears of War E-Day tells the origin story of the conflict between humanity and the Locust Horde, following soldiers Marcus Phoenix and Dom Santiago as the invasion begins. The campaign focuses on intense third-person shooting, cover-based combat, and close-quarters encounters against large enemy forces. Players move through devastated urban areas, fight alongside allies, and use a range of heavy weapons and tools. The story highlights the first days of the outbreak and the struggle to survive the initial assault.
The glittering streets of Avalon sure do shine.
Clockwork Revolution is a first-person RPG set in the steampunk city of Avalon, where the player uses a device that allows travel into the past to change key historical events. Actions taken in earlier moments can alter people, locations, and situations in the present, creating different outcomes across the city. The game combines story-driven quests, combat, and character interactions while moving between time periods to reshape events and deal with the consequences of those changes.
You will be paying me back until you fucking rust.
It ain't for the spineless,
To keep your filthy pickers off me!
and it sure as shite ain't for the decent.
That's a clean sweep for one
There has been a crime! Justice itself has been affronted! I have been burgled!
Lord Griswick.
Burgled!
Yes, I got that part. Do you know anyone who might wish you ill? We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit.
They were,
Trust your instincts, sir.
tall,
Yes, sir.
built rather slim, well, muscular. Mm-hmm. Was very quick, agile,
Go on.
with a mustache. No, larger.
I see.
Quite fashionable. That's the fiend who robbed me.
They got my good side this time. Breaking in is the easy part.
Your brandy, sir.
Getting away with it is the real trick.
These candlesticks ain't gold. Worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I say I'm touchy! There. Anything else you'd care to say to Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Round here, it's all sharp edges, empty pockets, and blood on the cobbles. Goodbye, Silas.
No, no!
I'll hurt you, you fucking meatsack! I'll leave you with a pissing bed of peaches!
You'd either got a gang at your back, or a knife in it.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you?
Them's in charge. They don't keep order, they keep power.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him.
That's why it pays to be clever and well-armed. Let's go and end a few arguments. Don't get cocky. They've got a weapon far worse. Time. And if they can rewrite history, they can rewrite us. But look who just found Mummy's keys. Now I can fiddle with time. Put the bullet back in the barrel. Bring the chaos to a crawl. Take a mistake and make it like it never happened. We can change the world as we know it. One choice at a time. And I can even go back and change the past to change the future. And let me tell you, The hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
OD is a horror project led by Hideo Kojima with creative input from Jordan Peele, built around the idea of testing a player's fear threshold through unusual scenarios. The game is structured as an anthology, with different segments created by multiple directors, each dealing with a distinct form of fear. It uses cinematic performances from a cast including Sophia Lillis, Hunter Schafer, and Udo Kier, and aims to combine interactive elements with storytelling in a format that experiments with new ways of delivering horror.
Serenities. Creation.
Kiln is a multiplayer party brawler where teams of spirit characters shape their combat bodies by sculpting ceramic armor on a pottery wheel before each match. The size, height, and form of each pot determine abilities, movement, and attack styles, creating different roles on the battlefield. Players fight in team-based arenas, break enemy creations, and gather water to put out the opposing kiln. After matches, they can practice pottery, decorate their designs, and share creations with others.
Votre attention, le soleil est sur le point de se coucher. Tous les citoyens...
Marvel's Blade is a third-person action-adventure game that follows vampire hunter Eric Brooks in a quarantine zone in Paris, where a growing vampire threat has forced civilians indoors after dark. Combat revolves around close quarters fighting against undead enemies while using Blade's weapons and abilities as a daywalker. The story-driven structure explores his dual nature as both human and vampire, with missions set across the city as he works to contain the outbreak and deal with the forces behind it.
Relax, man. I don't bite. Lock up tight now. Night's just getting started.
Towerborne is a side-scrolling action RPG brawler where players control an immortal warrior called an ace, fighting to defend the Belfry and reclaim a world overrun by corruption. Combat revolves around combo-based attacks, class abilities, and gear upgrades that change fighting styles. Players can switch between different classes, take on missions, and battle bosses while collecting loot and crafting equipment. The game supports solo play or co-op, with teams working together to clear encounters and strengthen their characters.
Yet even death must bow before fate.
Mistfall Hunter is a third-person action PvPvE extraction RPG set in a land corrupted by a deadly mist, where players control reborn warriors known as Guild Hunters. Combat mixes melee weapons and magic, with a precision aiming system that rewards targeting weak points and chaining combos. Players choose from several classes, build characters through skills, talents, and gear, then enter dangerous zones alone or in teams. The goal is to defeat enemies, gather valuable loot, and escape safely before other players or creatures stop you.
Or lose it all to the night. In spite of the horrors of the mist, do you dare hope? Then let the hunt